Drake and Rick Ross going band for band. Chris Brown calling Quavo a bitch with dreads. And Kanye West getting on like that. And this shit actually going hard. What the fuck? What is going on with the rap industry part 2?
Yeah, that shit elegant. That little bitch with some melanin. Speak on it again till we step in there. And I'm packing.
Yo, someone here back with another video. Today we are talking about like all this shit that's been going on with Drake, Quavo, Kanye West now fucking included for some god awful reason. And it's not even awful. And so at least it's not him crashing out and saying some fucking wild ass shit. For once. So also earlier this week, cause yeah, Drake was going band for band with Rick Ross, and Rick Ross dropped his diss track about Drake and everything. I didn't even know like this shit like dropped on like streaming platforms. I didn't. I just heard it on the fucking radio when I was driving my mom's car. I was like, what the fuck? But I keep forgetting. Rick Ross is in Miami and like connections, and I live in South Florida. It could be like all 50 states by now, but I think like, you know, South Florida would get it first on the radios and shit. And like a funny other shit I was seeing too on one of the timelines where like Drake turned that shit off when like Rick Ross said he's richer than him, and like they're going back and forth because. Mind you, I kind of Ross was kind of pissing me off with some of his remarks. He was talking about like, oh, stick to one reply DM, like one word at a time or one line at a time. If you going back and forth with somebody, but you can say, oh, you still a bitch, you still fat as shit, you getting no hoes, and you lame as fuck. That's 4 for a 1. And then he's saying like, nah, you doing too much word. Mind you, like literally, I didn't even go check Rick Ross' story because I don't follow that nigga. But everyone was saying like, yo, this nigga's story timeline was like dead. Like, I'ma just show the fucking lightning dots of like it just going all the way fucking cross. I'm like, breathe, bitch, and get it out your throat. Because this nigga was saying like, where's your yacht at? Where's this at? Where's that at? Where's that at? If you just got signed for, I'm gonna just do the simplest search of my life. What is Rick Ross's net worth? 45 mil. What is Drake's net worth?
Drake's net worth is $200 million.
Need I say more? Because the thinking isn't thinking. And Drake also said, shut the fuck up. You in a $10 million content creator crib. I'm in a small ass little apartment. I stayed my broke ass out of that conversation, but I was just like, if y'all go asset for asset, thing for thing. Cause what, this nigga was buying Pharrell's old jewelry because that nigga was selling it and he doesn't fuck with Pharrell. Once again, I don't know why him and Pharrell are beefing. You just hate Drake for no reason. I'm not a dick rider. CJ is. Found out the diss dropped that word because my manager played that shit immediately. All I needed to hear was Metro shut your whole ass up and make some drums, nigga. But yeah, there's bars like the Drizzy, Chip and Dale probably got your bitch rolling in Chanel. Shit would probably change if your baby mama kiss and tell. And that was about Future because Chip and Dale would always Ludo. Drake inciting the beef more. He sent a marching band to troll Metro. Like there's hella old tweets coming out about Metro just fucking mopping his mouth. Like all over this nigga's face, just dick riding Drake. And I ain't gonna lie, he's coming in close competition with my nigga CJ for the amount of dick riding one nigga can do for a nigga who does, well, they do know each other, but like still. Just, well, at that time he didn't. Just dick riding. This tweets were like top 10 favorite rappers. Drake, like foreshadowing shit. He was basically saying, "Oh, Drake is all the nigga who will have all the hoes and niggas will get mad." Can we turn to the next page and call it ironic? Cause look at you now. You pillow talking to bitches about Drake, and then you get pressed. And mind you, the craziest part, he had production rights on Her Loss. And I'm guessing like it hurt his ego more that his album that he like, you know, Metro Boomin presents Heroes and Villains didn't get like all the like glaze that he wanted. This nigga was just mopping the floor even more. He said Drake makes that unprotected sex music. Incorrect, nigga. That's Party Next Door, but still crazy. You're dick riding even more. And the new theory that people are speculating, or like what some people have like theorized, was that because Drake's new deal makes him own the rights of like artists like Kendrick, Future, Weeknd, Rick Ross, Meek Mill, and other artists' catalogs, which means like that's why more people. Well, I don't think Meek Mill got issued to do with the beef because Meek Mill is still fighting allegations. Get up! Face ass nigga. Oh my god, that nigga's done for. Thinking the beef is behind him more and more, but still. I'm still calling the control verse because Drake literally said this shit started from years back. To understand the deeper like look onto this shit, I'm gonna read it off the artists and which label they're under, which Drake technically owns them. Rick Ross is under MMG, which is Gamma. Nav is under Republic, which is UMG Records. Weekend under Republic. Metro under Republic. Kendrick under Interscope, which is UMG, and Epic, which is under Sony. And UMG owns labels such as Def Jam, Republic Records, Cash Money Records. Drake's $400 million deal comes into play now because Interscope owns UMG. And an official figure has not been disclosed, but this is a bigger music deal that surpasses MJ's, which was the biggest. Which this theory also is laying up more because back in 2004, Eminem dissed Michael Jackson, and then he went out and bought his catalog, which that's why in one of Drake's songs, like, not sure if you know, but I'm actually MJ. Also, the other comparison is because Michael Jackson used to own the rights to the Beatles, Elvis, Bruce Stinger, Rolling Stones, Sherry, and a hell of other artists from that time, and he owned their catalogs, which basically means he's taking a lot of their fucking music money. Drake is speculated to be the silent investor in Gamma, which is a record label owned by Larry Jackson, which happens to be... And you be like, what does Larry Jackson have to do with this? Or who the fuck is Larry Jackson? I don't even know who the fuck Larry Jackson is myself. But I just know that he's one of the famous person that... One of them fucking rich people who helps out a lot with music. But you might be asking the question, oh, what does Larry Jackson have to do with this? Drake is friends with Larry Jackson, and what's it called? He rapped on Certified Lover Boy about owning 20% of certain artists' catalog and shit like that, which was right around the time where Rick Ross signed to Gamma. Push Ups, because that's the track's official name, which is Drop and Give Me 50, might be actually referencing to Drake owning 50% of Kendrick's catalog. So for certain bars that's like now coming to light on For All the Dogs, it was like, who is the CEO of Universal Mistaken? Because Google's saying it's Lucian, but that shit don't make any sense. Who's filling up the piggy banks? Who's bringing home the bacon? Which is like Drake saying like, oh shit, nigga, it's me taking all y'all niggas' money and y'all can't do nothing about it. Wouldn't let that shit happen to me though. Kendrick affiliates, like we're saying before Push Ups drop, was saying like, oh, this song has to drop for it to be actually a diss. Oh, it's AI because Drake don't want to claim it. This and third, like, they were just reaching out their ass to like say something out of nothing, which it like makes no sense. And like literally, bro, fucking, oh my god, before this shit dropped, TikTok fans got the worst brain rot ever. They're like, oh yeah, it's gotta be AI. You see how the audio tracks is like distorted, bro. When Drake posted the fucking AI, oh, I gotta get into that. But with certain shit, you can tell about how it's AI or not based off of like certain audio cues. That was smooth as. I don't even gotta go back and forth with TikTok niggas, bro. They got that shit. I don't give a fuck. Also, other subliminal lines, which was like about how Kendrick's wife is named Whitney, and like he made a reference on Bodyguard and like Whitney Houston's movie Bodyguard, and Kendrick's bodyguard fucked his wife while that nigga was outside doing push-ups and like quoting like everyone's like commenting quoting Kendrick saying like, you snatch chains and burn tattoos. How you snatching chains, spit and big step in with a size 7 and men's on. Embarrassing bitch. Our size 12 fuck boy. Like he officially dropped that shit Friday. I'm at work, bro. Homeboy Noah come back there. He like, yo, he dropped this shit. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? All I hear is jumping. Like, I'm not dick riding this shit. This shit was a hard ass diss. I ain't gonna lie to you. I still once again like that because of the fucking beat. And I can't even listen to the full fucking song. I ain't gonna lie to you. Be like, oh, you're a Kendrick dick rider. You're a Drake dick rider. Bitch, I listen to underground music. I'm a fucking weirdo. I'm picking Ken Carson, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? But yeah, niggas were saying, but it's AI. He didn't write it. He claimed it. Like, he won't claim it because he's scared. Kendrick got no excuses. It's been out for today's Sunday. Good 72 hours. Radio silence from Kendrick's side. Once again, I don't know whose fans were trying to cope worse, Kendrick's or J. Cole's. Because one J. Cole fan was saying like, oh, he's just put on his personality and act to be a humble ass nigga. He was like this the whole time. The fuck are we talking about? One dumbass person was saying, who is Adonis Graham Bell? That's clearly his ghostwriter. Noel is Drake's engineer, and Matthew Samuels is Boy D1A, which is one of the two of the producers on the track. And if you don't know, Drake's real name is Audrey Granbell. And then once again, Drake doubling back. I think it was yesterday. I don't know, bro. My days are fucking confused as shit. But yeah, Drake dropped another diss with like this one actually AI, which I think like to me, cause I seen this one TikTok where it's like, oh, there's a difference between like content or like art. To me, I'm giving Drake like so far the win in this shit, and because of the other diss with creativity. Which nigga you know out here actually pulling up Snoop Dogg and Tupac for an AI diss, and then hours later on, and then you get a cosign by Snoop Dogg, who passed the torch to Kendrick back in like 2010, and I think he added like the clip of Kendrick like crying or some shit, which is like, it's like a backhanded ass remark, because it's like, if you were put in that predicament, Snoop Dogg passing you the mantle like for your side of your city, I'd be crying too. But in this state, you kind of looking like a bitch, nigga. That's what you talking about. Quavo and Chris Brown beefing, and like Chris Brown dropped the diss track where, I ain't gonna lie to you, nigga Chris Brown was spazzing. He kind of shot himself in the foot because he was talking about, how he put hands on Sweetie in the elevator video, which I don't think shit was the way how we thought it was. And you can't talk. Like literally, you're talking about the man in the mirror, nigga. You're talking about yourself. You can't be doing that shit. But their beef is funny as fuck, because what's it called? It was like beyond that. And like, I think they were playing basketball. Like, it was like some basketball, like celebrity basketball shit. 2 years back to back, 21 and 2022. They was like, oh yeah, I'm talking about Quavo. Quavo, bring your bitch ass back out here. Damn. I ain't getting cut like that. These niggas know me. I'm not a fucking ball, bitch. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. If y'all love me, go like, comment, subscribe. Fuck with me for real. I'll buy y'all a cookie when I get paid. But I'm trolling. This is pretty much the end of the video. I love all my supporters though, for real. Love y'all times 6 and shit. We got 320 subscribers on the main channel. Trying to drop this shit tonight because it's 8:37. Merch, this is coming out by 10:30. I'm not taking 6 years to drop this video, I promise. 18 on the gaming channel, 20 followers on Twitch. Fuck with me for real. Love y'all for real. And bye.
Leon get the bitches, but if you know that's cap.